Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. How are we all doing? Super good, I hope. Good morning. At least for me it's morning. It's probably not morning for a lot of you, but it is morning for me. The sun gives me the good feels, right? I didn't have the heart to stop it. So I just didn't. Oh my goodness. So many to read off. Dodge This, thank you for gifting a sub. To Catristolo, welcome to the Cat Gang. Lick of Cows, thank you so much for subscribing. Eshed Cow, thank you so much for the 4 months. A Talking Cabbage, thank you for the 26. Polychromatic Navel Fluff, thank you so much for subscribing. Cade Man, thank you for the 17. Guy Stanley, thank you for the 4. Grimm's Wolf, thank you for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Melastats, thank you for the 2 months. Kuru Snippy, thank you for the 14. Els Lush, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. Cinemesta, thank you for the 7 months. Erica Douglas, thank you so much for the biddies. I'm having a baby girl in October. Your videos with Clark made me feel better. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad. I'm very glad. Whoever said, ew, fat cat, I just saw you for a split second and you're dead to me. Magian, thank you so much for the 17 months. Celestial Socks, thank you for the 17. PZN, thank you for gifting a sub. To Artifacts, welcome to the Cat Gang. Olala Boy, thank you for the 4 months. Trader Joe, thank you for the 2. Black Throne, thank you for the 17. OK Goho, thank you for the 18. Shifty Monk, thank you for the 2. Lurker Jean, thank you for the 3. Half Pint Hatter, thank you for the 6. Campbell's, thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Venomancerus, thank you also for the 2 years. Happy anniversary, both of you. I hope it's been an amazing 2 years. Thank you so much. Gone Like Dead, thank you for the 21 months. Seba, thank you for the 3. Barbecue Head, thank you for the 44. Tiny Tim, thank you for the 11. And The Real Rasky, thank you so much for the 2 years as well. So many 2-year anniversaries today. Thank you so much for all of the support, everybody. I hope you're having a great day so far. I hope we have a good stream. You can't expose me like that, Dodger. He is fat. Yeah, why did you say ew? Why did you say ew? Like a meanie. He's my sweet boy. Oh no, we let the next one play. Hold on, it's dead. It's dead, I'm sorry. I won't let that one play too. I'm sorry. Where's the baby? Baby's with daddy. It's Father's Day. Which means that the father watches the baby all day, right? That's how that works. Please don't ban. Oh my god. Sam and I have already watched the new My Hero like 3 times. It was so good. No spoils. It was so good. If you're not caught up on My Hero Academia, please fucking catch up. It's so good. Wind of the Wind Panda, thank you for the 13 months. Sizzle Biscuits, thank you for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Adam Neely, thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Kiss Awesome, thank you for the 38 months. Michelangelo, thank you for the 6. Captain Pusek, thank you for the 41. Hiromatsu, thank you for the 6. And Insidious Plague, thank you for the 36. 3 years. Oh my goodness. Happy anniversary. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Oh my god, should I go watch the new Boku? I think you should watch it instead of watching me. That's how good it is. I would rather that you go watch Boku no Hero and then come back and report in a spoiler-free way how you felt about it.
You fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Is Hero Academia something I need to watch, or is it a specific taste? Sam and I both really love like shonen battle stuff. It's got really lovable characters. It's like one of my favorite anime right now, for sure. Same with Sam. So I would obviously like highly recommend it, but damn, okay, I love you. Be back in a bit. Go, do it. Go watch it. Can we have spoiler time? No, because I don't trust anybody in chat to not respond in a spoilery way to what I'm spoiling. So we're not doing it. No spoilers in here whatsoever. Not even with a spoiler finger. It's not happening. Are you planning on a playthrough of The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit with Jessie when it comes out? I hadn't planned on playing with Jessie, but I guess we could. Super Nixter, thank you for the 37 months. Jenny, thank you for the 15. John D, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Clash, thank you for the 2 months. Paul D, thank you for the 8. And Raven Ballad, thank you for the 14. The fuck? I have 4 new episodes. I'll see you in an hour. My boyfriend says it's a good recommendation for a first-time anime. Yeah, I guess so. I never like to recommend really long anime for a first time. You know, there's like 3 seasons of it. The first season was only 12 episodes, right? But season 2 and season 3 have been 24. So there's a lot to get through. Normally, if somebody is going to be watching anime for the first time, I recommend like a 12 episode like compact thing, you know? Raptor McAwesome Pants, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. A whole year. When I first subscribed, I was about to start college, and you just got married. Thanks for the year of fun. Unfortunately, due to new stream schedule and my job, I can't watch as much, but I'll still support you as much as I can. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry to anybody who's been like, I can't watch stuff as much anymore now that the times are different, but I still appreciate all of the support from you guys, so thank you. Blitzgregor, thank you so much for the biddies. Eagle Fang, thank you for the 21. D-Card, thank you for the 32. And Gale Run Errata, thank you for the 5. Gamer Guy, also, thank you so much for the biddies. Dodge This, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Prototype Raven. Welcome to the Cat Gang. I see a cat in the back. There he is. There's my gross fat cat. How dare you? Sherlock. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Hey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What a good boy. What a good boy. I was watching Jesse and Krendor fail horribly at Cuphead. Oh, like the old Cuphead videos that they did? Those are good. I finished off that series. Just side note. So if you watch long enough, you'll eventually see me. This is Sherlock. We have another one, another little Flame Point Siamese named Watson. I haven't been here in ages. Is Clark huge now? Clark is like this long. Last time that I had her on, when I was watching her during E3, Shannon sent me a message and was like, her head is as big as your head. I was like, oh no. She's going to be a tall girl, I think, for sure. Nefarious Vile Inquisitor, thank you for the 3 months. Shades TV, thank you for the 37. Boxa, thank you so much for the biddies. Potato, thank you for the 14. Galloom, thank you for the 6. Random Rocker, thank you for the 35. And Mr. Bitterness, thank you for the 18. Yeah, his mouth is empty. His mouth is empty of teeth. Give it a few years, she'll be bigger than Doogs. Absolutely, definitely. There's no part of me that thinks that she's gonna wind up being small like me. I just don't see it happening. Yeah, that's what I keep joking with everybody. I'm going to have to be like the really aggro tiny mom with a bunch of really tall kids, right? As a tall girl, I was a tiny baby that just grew hella quick. I feel like she's growing super fast, but bless you, honey. She's going to be like me and my mom. I had a full head on her at 5'11". Amazing. But tiny aggro moms are the best moms. Thank you. I agree. I'm not quite aggro enough yet, so I need to like grow it over time. You're going to become Mrs. Weasley? That's a good goal, right? Mrs. Weasley was like the perfect balance of like extremely loving, but also like screamed at people when she needed to. Mrs. Weasley is a badass. It's true. Yeah, Mrs. Weasley, Linda from Bob's Burgers. There's like a beautiful mass of media moms.
Welcome, you fine.
Pajama Matt, thank you for the 17. Croatian, thank you so much for the biddies. Arnar, thank you for the biddies. Today is National Day in Iceland and Father's Day in the UK, US. I wish everyone a good fun day Sunday. Dodge this, thank you for the biddies. Rusty Juice, thank you for subscribing. Jeff Falcon, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. Eggs Benedict, thank you for the 11 months. Hi, my name is Rune, thank you for subscribing. Don't Count on the Wicked, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang, both of you as well. Early Winter, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch Baby. Cake Apocalypse, thank you for the 21. Kana Zero, thank you for the 6. David Maresh, thank you for the 4. Kitty Burrito, thank you for the 32. And Dogfight, thank you for the 10. Deku's mom is the best mom. Deku's mom cries about as often as I would probably cry, yeah. Anytime Deku does something that's dangerous and then they cut to his mom just like, I'm like, fuck with me. I can't believe I caught you when you were streaming. Usually I'm late. Welcome. I started late today. Have you been speaking with a British accent around Clark? No, that's a really good way to like get into fisticuffs with Sam. I was trying to think of what the term. I was trying to think of the term duel. I was like, what's that term when somebody like takes off the mom brain? When somebody like takes off their glove and slaps your face with it. What's that term? That's literally what was going on in my head. So I was trying to come up with the sentence that's a really good way for Sam to declare a duel with me, but instead I had to resort to the word fisticuffs. Sam's British, so he would probably do that. Oof, you don't know the type of Brit that Sam is. You're thinking of a very different type of Brit. Sam got to do the or see the like cyberpunk thing at E3, so this is from that. Everybody say Happy Father's Day, Sam. Thank you, honey.
Nothing changes on Father's Day, chat. I'm making the drinks and watching the baby.
I asked what you would want for breakfast, and you said I shouldn't have to do anything for you because you're not my dad.
What?
That was the exact conversation yesterday.
Maybe she should.
All right. All of the years leading up to her like being able to actually do something for you, we'll hold against her.
Oh, as soon as she's 3, I'm like, make me breakfast and get the paper. I don't read the paper, just print it.
I don't agree. I think that you know, your parent and the parent of your own children, I think that those both count. So I was like, oh, I should get Sam something. And he was like, no, that's stupid. I'm not your dad. I was like, okay. Does he sneeze louder now that he's a dad? Sam has always been a loud sneezer. Same with me. Abstilence, thank you so much for the biddies. Whale Facts, thank you for the 11. Fluid Art, thank you for the 17. Kevlar Giraffe, thank you for the 3. Ryan, thank you for the 31. Joseph, thank you for the 21. That one, Chevy, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Space Lizard, thank you for the 2 months. Winterly, thank you for the 6. Creatine, thank you for the 42. Fistifer, thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Dream Strife, thank you for the 21. Drungan, thank you for the 12. 1 year as well. Happy anniversary. So many anniversaries today. Hobbit, thank you so much for subscribing. Overjoyed, thank you for the 43 months. And Mighty M, thank you for the 4 years. It's actually 49 months, but I saw the GIF, so we're going with 4 years. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody who's been around for multiple years. That's incredible. Next year, you can make a cute little craft from Clark. See, I'm hoping that, so my cousin-in-law, I guess is what it would be. She's been really, really good at, creating like activities for her son that like really help with his motor skills. So I keep wanting to message her and be like, hey, like, what all did you wind up doing? Like he helps with like little crafts all the time and he loves it. I think it would be super cool if Clark was like doing stuff like that early, but obviously every kid develops differently. Maybe she won't be at that stage as early as he was, but I think it's cool. And then once next Father's Day comes around, she would have the skills, right? Hobbit 36, thank you so much for the biddies. I've been waiting all week to be able to watch you live and sub. Wanted to hear what the fresh meat kitty says. What the fresh meat kitty says? What? Am I forgetting a joke? Wanted to hear what the fresh meat kitty says. Oh, fuck. Oh, you mean Baby Cat when she says fresh meat. Got it. The new sub gif. I got it. I got you.
She says, don't touch my senpai.
She's terrifying. She's a sweet, terrifying little girl. Let's try drawing. Thank you for the 25 months. Stormcorp, thank you for the 45. Limelight, thank you for the 20. Make some time. Thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Patty Foster, thank you for the 20 months. And Shady, thank you for the 16. I start my new job tomorrow. Thank you for the good wishes last month. Yes. I'm excited for you. Make some time. Yeah, it says fresh blood. It's a play off of like when you're new, you're like fresh.
Welcome, you fine.
Fresh blood.
Fresh blood.
Daniel Giddy, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang, by the way. Clark is such a cool name. Thank you. We stole it from a show. I meant the sound. Oh, the Wayne June sound? It says, welcome, you fine, cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe. I watched the newest My Hero Academia episode and it was hype. Isn't it? Again, no spoilers in chat. You'll get in trouble, but... Yeah, his name is Wayne June. He does all of the narration for Darkest Dungeon. I drank half a bottle of wine watching that episode. Oh my god. So I posted a picture of my old high school backpack. Why do I still have that? I have no idea. I was convinced I had thrown it away. Did not, apparently. Posted a picture because it's a goddamn time capsule. It has like patches that I got from Hot Topic that I stitched on. And it's got like all of these pins. I was in that zone where it was like any pin that I got, any pin that I was even given, I would just immediately put on there, right? and one of them is a Twilight pin, and somebody zoomed in really hard on it and was like, oof. And it reminded me that my friend gave me that pin, and I was like, fuck it, I don't care. At the time, people didn't really care that much about Twilight yet, so I was like, whatever, and just like put it on my bag because I was like, yeah, more pins. And then that exact bag my friend in college saw and was like, oh my God, you have a Twilight pin. And I was like, no, somebody gave it to me and I just put it on there because I just wanted like pin cred, right? I just wanted like a lot of pins on my bag. That's why there are multiples of the same pin on there as well. Like there's a Geek Pride Day pin that's on there like 3 times, right? Because I was just like, no, I need more pins. Which is hilarious because now I have so many pins in my house that I'm like, young me would have been losing their mind. But my friend in college at the time was like, yo, do you want to see, this is all going to come full circle in a second, I promise. She was like, yo, do you want to do the Twilight wine game? And I was like, what is the Twilight wine game? And she was like, it's where you watch Twilight and just anytime you feel compelled to take a drink of wine, you do. And we each start with a bottle. And I was like, you know what? I like the simplicity of this. I really enjoy the simplicity of this game. There's no actual rules. There's no actual times that you have to drink. You just drink anytime you feel like overwhelmed. And then we played it. It was great. That was the first time that I had watched Twilight. Was with an entire bottle of wine. It was good. It was good times in the morning. I was like, that was such a mistake. I felt terrible. Latalis, thank you so much for all the biddies. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Lemmy EXE, thank you for the 33 months. Library Lad, thank you for the 33 as well. Party Time Mentat, thank you so much for the biddies. Hockey, thank you for the 2 months. Sleepytron, thank you for the 3. Miss Marv, thank you so much for the 11. Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Volkton. Volkton, welcome to the Cat Gang. Nicodemus, thank you for the 11 months. Kayla, thank you for all of the biddies. Had a kitty cat emergency. I finally made it to my first Dooger live stream. Oh, welcome. I'm so sorry about your kitty emergency. I hope your kitty's okay. Just a Car Slater, thank you for the 21 months. Toaster Duck, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Kayla. Welcome to the Cat Gang. As always, Need, thank you for the 5 months. Caden Marks, thank you for subscribing. Disc Death, thank you for the 42. Raven in a Gold Cage, thank you for the 5. And Mike Guy, thank you for the 16. Thank you all so much. I'm going to be that person and say the books were better. I gotta be honest. I couldn't make it through the book, like the first book. I couldn't make it through, and the movies are very difficult for me to watch. I've said this before, but I'm gonna out my dad again and say that my dad at one point came inside. So my dad's like he just kind of like chills in the garage all day and like watches TV and stuff because his back's all messed up. So he just like has his space, right? And one time when I was visiting them in the desert, he came in the door and was like, man, I got that little vampire movie going again. I just love those movies. And I was like, which vampire? What are we talking about? Which vampire movies? And he went back outside and my mom was like, your dad loves the Twilight movies. And I was like, no. It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. She was like, yeah, for some reason he loves those movies. Anytime they're on, he just loves putting them on. I was like, why? What is it about those movies that he loves so much? I still don't know. There's like something really adorable about a 70-year-old man who's just like, I got my little vampire movie on again. It's just so cute. Bless his heart. Exactly. Bless his sweetheart. It's junk food. We all have something. You know what? That's also totally fair. I have many a thing that I watch where people are like, I had respect for your taste. And I'm like, did you? Are you sure? Maybe he thinks they're hilarious. No, I think he genuinely like just enjoys them. You know? I'm not about to judge him. I just think it's funny and very cute. T-Zug, thank you for the 26 months. And Liffy, thank you for the 23. Your dad can confirm cutest dad ever. What I like and what I recommend are two very different things. Exactly. Although I get I will recommend things like Teen Wolf with the caveat of this show's garbage. Right? Because I feel like especially here, right? This relationship, I feel like there's a decent number of you where I can say, "Hey, do you like garbage? Would you like to watch Riverdale? Would you like to watch Teen Wolf?" And there's a decent number of you who are like, "God damn it, do I ever love garbage?" Right? Like sometimes that's a good recommendation to have as well. My daughter just made the weirdest noise. I love garbage. I love Riverdale, though. So do I. See? Here we go. Right? Now you know in the future. When I recommend a show, you can be like, maybe this is the garbage I love. I think it's just important to acknowledge sometimes that it's garbage. Do you like the musical group Garbage? I do. Have you watched Queer Eye on Netflix? Sam and I have watched like 3 episodes or something. Kind of bad fan fiction is my thing. Here we go. Welcome. You should stick around.
Welcome, you fine cat.
Dude, yeah. Only Happy When It Rains came on the radio like 2 days ago or something, and I was rocking out. I was so excited. I was like, I haven't heard this song in forever. And then Sam, of course, because he's Sam, was like, because it's bad. I was like, how dare you? Wolf Sparrow, thank you so much for the 2 months. Hey, it's Thor. Thank you for the biddies. Part Me, thank you so much for subscribing. Groda, thank you for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. Keep up the great work. I enjoy the positive atmosphere on your streams, even if I'm mostly too self-conscious to participate in chat. Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you. You can lurk anytime you want, and you can chat anytime you want. Garen SRG, thank you for the 6 months. Mizu Noise, thank you for the 6 months. Phoenix Ice, thank you so much for subscribing. And hey, Chris Fox, thank you for the host. Kicked from the car. Yeah, just like, get out. I have not watched Darling in the Franxx, but I've heard it's bad. This is me trying to start shit. I hear it's terrible. Come at me. No, it just didn't, from talking with people about it, it didn't sound like something I was going to enjoy. Trigger stuff is very hit or miss for me. And hearing what it is, I was like, I don't think I'm going to enjoy that. So I just haven't bothered, to be honest. Can someone explain what lurk means? Lurk means that you hang out and chat, but you don't talk. So you come to the stream, you watch the stream, but you don't say anything in chat. You just enjoy the stream. How dare. Little Witch was so good. I agree. Love Little Witch. I love Gurren Lagann. Kill la Kill had really good episodes and really not great episodes for me. Kiznaiver was like really good for part of the season and then like kind of went downhill for me. Like it's very hit or miss. DJ Oho, thank you for the 4 months. Jasper Yu, thank you for the biddies. Library Lad, thank you for gifting us up to Twitch Prime. And Mossy, thank you for the 23 months. For me, it's crap teenage fantasy shows like Legend of the Seeker and Shannara Chronicles. Oh shit, you and my mom should hang out. You and my mom should totally hang. I heard if you have the stream muted, it doesn't count as a view. Interesting. I wonder if that's true. Yeah, that's totally, oh my God, that's totally the sort of thing. Well, my mom is like an incredible TV watcher. We always, everybody in my family jokes about it, but we're just like, how does she watch so much TV? Like, how does she have the time? She like cooks constantly. She cleans constantly, but she also watches every TV show in the world. That magician's show that Sam and I started, we haven't finished it, but that magician's show that we started, I was on the phone with her and I was like, yeah, Sam and I started a show called The Magicians, and she was like, oh, I've watched all of it. How are you feeling about it? And I was like, how have you watched all of it? What do you mean you've watched all of it? Your mom's a vampire? It's all coming together. I think they changed the mute thing. For a while, if you muted the stream and then left the tab, it would pause the stream as long as you aren't on the tab. Oh, if you tabbed out of a stream, it would pause it? No way. That's dumb. If you're just listening to it podcast style, you want to be in other tabs. That's stupid. Does your mom have Hulu/Netflix? No, she does not. She doesn't know how to use either of them. So, it's entirely like DVR. She like watches stuff, and then while she's watching stuff, she records stuff. And then at those like specific moments when there's nothing on that she wants to watch, she watches her recorded stuff, right? She like alternates like a fucking pro. It's incredible. Me and my mom binge murder mystery shows, no matter how dumb they are. Like that one that has DJ from Full House as the MC and a baker. What? You should totally set her up with Netflix. I've tried. She just doesn't. She's got her thing. She's got her thing going. I've told her before about like Netflix originals and Hulu originals that are really good. While she was here, we all watched Cobra Kai, right? And like telling her, yeah, there's nowhere you can watch this except on YouTube. She was like, oh man. I don't think that's true. I just tested it and it didn't pause. Yeah, we're saying that that it used to be like that. Oof. You should put on Cox and Crendor. That's always good as background noise. I do put on Cox and Crendor in the background sometimes, I'll be honest. She's never seen Stranger Things. She has not seen Stranger Things. No. I don't know if she's seen oh no. Oh, come on. Come on, brain. Twin Peaks. I don't know if she's seen Twin Peaks either. How does delivery work with the subscription for Coffee Co? It'll happen automatically. So if you subscribe to Dodger Coffee Co, if you say like I want to have a bag of beans delivered to me regularly, when you go on there and you say you want a subscription, it'll ask you how often you want it. So you can say like, I want one every week, I want one every month, whatever. And then it'll automatically charge you and it'll automatically send it to you. The process also creates an account for you, and then you can manage it inside of your account. So you could say like, I don't want it this week, or I want it more frequently, or like whatever. When we have discount codes, you can apply discount codes to your subscription. So that's really cool as well. One every hour. Oof, you would be our best customer. I've lurked for like 100 years. I want to say your coffee is friggin' amazing, and it's absolutely my favorite. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. What a good review. Thank you. Thank you. How's coffee business been going, by the way? Are you happy with it? We're very happy with it. We haven't done like a big push in a while. So sales have dwindled like noticeably because we haven't been like talking about it or doing things with it that are very like forward facing. You know, we're not reminding people about it in a big way currently. So yeah, right now we're just kind of like brainstorming that sort of stuff, like how do we reach new people? You know, how do we remind people that we exist, essentially? I got my mom hooked on the ginger coconut green tea. It's good, right? Your coffee is the only coffee my fiance and I drink anymore. Thanks, guys. I'm so glad you all like it so much. Yes, more advertising. We loved like doing the pro-am. We would love to do more stuff like that. So yeah, just talking about like options that we have that are within our wheelhouse and things that we're interested in and the sort of stuff we would like to support. Solar Blitz, thank you so much for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Chezzy TV, thank you for the 7 months. Toga McGurka, thank you so much for the 37. Behorn, thank you for the biddies. Kayla, thank you for the biddies. Library Lad, thank you for gifting a sub to Behorn. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Rainbow Turtles, thank you for the 6 months. The TXT, thank you for the 25. Exakel, thank you for the 8. Cat Babble, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary to you as well. Sightbane, thank you so much for subscribing. And Snuffy, thank you so much for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. By the way, we tweeted about it, but the like bigger white diner mugs are back in stock. So any of you who, I know a couple of you guys were like, I really want one of those diner mugs, but they're not up right now. We've got those back in stock. So if you were interested in getting one of those mugs, they're like super nice, thick diner mugs that have the Dodger Coffee Co. logo on them. So yeah, if you'd like to check that out, you can do !coffee in chat, and that'll bring up the link, but it's dodgercoffeeco.com. There's not a decaf Dodger coffee, no. It would, so like we can't like decaf our current blend. We would have to find beans that taste similar but are decaf beans. So we haven't prioritized that process because we've done like polls and things, and it's not for the majority of the people who buy from us. That's not a priority for them. That's not like something that a lot of people are looking for, unfortunately. So it's something that we would like to do, but it's not a current priority. How do you make the cold brew into coffee? So the cold brew is already coffee. It's brewed coffee, but it's brewed with cold water. We do a 16-hour cold brew. It's got really, really high caffeine. Imagine like the way that I try to describe it now is imagine if you like left tea steeping for a really long time. The difference between it steeping for 1 minute versus like 10 minutes, right? The strength changes. So we leave our cold brew brewing for 16 hours. So it's very strong. It's very concentrated. We have people in the office who just drink it straight because they're monsters. But we recommend that you cut it with something. So like if you wanted to have it and have it not taste extremely strong, you would either add ice to it so that the ice would slowly melt into it, or add some water or a creamer, or, you know, whatever works for you. Yeah, we have tea too. We have an English breakfast tea, and we've got a what am I trying to say? We have a coconut ginger green tea.
Fine cat-loving, coffee-drinking burrito babe.
Only way I can drink coffee is if there's a ton of milk and it tastes like chocolate. So mocha is what you like, I guess. Lunar Night, that's very rude. It's Ty Haskett's birthday today. What? Oh, I'm so sorry I missed that. Happy birthday. Let's get some Doogies in chat. Help, my fat cat is blocking the keyboard. We've all been there. Oh no, what happened here? Chris Wager, thank you for the 46 months. Amura, thank you so much for subscribing. Arosa, thank you for the 32. Mocking Mimic, thank you for the 21. T, thank you so much for subscribing. Koinu, thank you for the 11 months. Boof Knight, thank you for the 2. Brindle Bull, thank you for subscribing. Sinner, thank you for the 4 months. And Miwant Snoo Snoo, thank you for the 6 months. Yeah, we're a very tiny company, so we've made shipping as affordable as we can, but yeah, it can be very expensive. We ship literally everywhere. Just, it's expensive. Did we finish Vamps? No, we have not. Because of E3 and stuff, we weren't able to do as like, and Sam's family visited, so we weren't able to do as like consistent of streams last week. How long is a playthrough of Vampyr? Nah, we'll never do an instant coffee. I don't normally drink coffee, but your stuff is the good shit. Thank you. 100 hours. Oof. It was 42 hours for me. Okay. That sounds about what I expected. Because people were like, it's a long game. But nobody was like, it's a long game, right? So I was like, okay, I assume probably 30 to 40 hours, something like that. Cinnamon Lion, thank you for the 3 months. Walla Wallace, thank you for the 6. And the Hanged Man, thank you for the 13. 20 plus hours, depending. Okay. Avi, thank you for gifting us up to Raven Pleasure. Welcome to the Cat Gang. And Jeffa Cake, thank you for the 17 months. It's a good binge game. It's honestly a very fun game. But I also would really love to play Detroit on stream. I already played through it once. I did like a super goody two-shoes run of this game, right? No spoils. I did a super goody two-shoes run of this game, and now I really want to go back through and do the opposite. So I was like, man, I feel like that would be a fun stream. It would basically be like the bad Undertale run. Max chaos. Yeah, we need a death bonus run, guys. Dude, Detroit was like a big surprise for me as well. I didn't expect that game to be as fun as it was. Super fun. I've been recommending it to a lot of people. It has plenty of problems story-wise. It has plenty of things that make and in gameplay-wise, there's plenty of things that make me go, what the fuck? But I really enjoyed it. If you're a douche, you'll cry during the playthrough. I've heard that like the really bad run of this game at the end is so fucking rough. I need it. I need to know. Yeah, Brian Deckhart has been streaming it too. That's true. A lot of people got to meet him at E3. I was like, man, I hated Detroit. Oh, I really enjoyed it. But that's okay. Will you play Captain Spirit when it comes out? Maybe with Jesse. It's so funny. Jesse and I are like connected now with those games. I did plan on playing it. I didn't necessarily plan on playing it with Jesse, but if he wants to play it with me, then sure. I think we all need a Hank and Connor buddy cop movie. I enjoyed the Connor moments of the game the most out of the entire game. But I think a lot of people feel that way because the Connor moments were like a detective game, right? So it felt much more like a game, I guess. I think Nier was a lot smarter than Detroit. Nier is a completely different game from Detroit. Teviston, thank you for the 18 months. Breebot, thank you so much for the 3. And Cosmic Strider, thank you for the 22. If you do another playthrough on stream, would you do it with Jesse? No, I don't want to do it with Jesse. I want to do it by myself. Detroit, yeah, I would want to do it by myself. If I'm with Jesse, I won't let myself get super like emotional and invested. And if I'm doing like a shitty like kill everybody run and I'm not like fully there, I'm like goofing, it's not, I won't get out of it what I want to get out of it, you know? Jesse's already played the game. Well, so have I. But doing like this specific run, I've never tried cold brew before. You just throw milk and stuff into it. Yeah, you can experiment, man. Yeah, it's just very strong. Some people like it just straight up. They don't need to cut it with anything. I like just adding ice because I drink really slow, right? So if I put cold brew into a cup and just add a bunch of ice, then as I'm drinking it, it like gets diluted by the ice. And I've had it prepared for me with a little bit of ice and then a little bit of like vanilla creamer. And that was very good. Do you just get cold brew in bottles? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're bottles like this. Hold on. I will grab a picture. Grab a picture for you. They are also way less acidic. So a lot of people who have like acidy tummies. I have a very acidy tummy. Is this the right one? Yeah. It's gentler for you. So this is a picture of our bottles. It's like a bunch of them getting made. But yeah, they're like BPA-free plastic bottles. It makes them a lot easier to ship. And they're just nice. They're nice bottles. I have an acidy tummy and it's the worst. Yeah. When I was a kid, if I didn't eat, I would feel so sick because I had so much like acid in there that wasn't doing anything. How is it with beer? I've never tried it with beer. My brother's friend tried it with bourbon and said it was really good. I'm trying to remember. I think like bourbon and whiskey is what a lot of people have tried it with and said that it's really good. Charge your phone. Look. Okay, one of the reasons that I started the stream so late is because I went to log into my Twitch and I couldn't because I had the 2-factor. So I had to like sit there and wait for my phone to charge. How do you feel about Snake's butt being slimmed down in Smash 5? Is that a thing? Is that a thing that's going on? TBC Phantom, thank you for the 5 months. And Oniric Sword, thank you for the 38. Snake's butt was nerfed. What? I had no idea. I gotta be honest, I'm not like a person who stares at Snake a lot, so I didn't realize that he had a booty. It's a thing. It's a very sad butt. Snake was nerfed. Snake butt, big topic. What? That's so funny. No, I had no idea. Laura did a great article about it. Amazing. Smash is literally unplayable. I guess Snake was a thick boy. I didn't know. I didn't know he had the juice. Maybe he lost part of it in battle. Somebody just sliced big chunks off his booty. Poor boy. Wait a minute. I need to see this. Snake butt smash. I'm so glad that the right thing popped up because after hitting enter, I was like, Snake butt smash might go somewhere else. Smash Bros. Ultimate tones down Snake's butt. Give me comparisons. Oh, fuck. They already nerfed Snake. Shake my head. Oh my god. His butt doesn't exist anymore. That is a huge difference. That is a huge difference in the butt. You right. But apparently people are happy with what they've done to her boobs. To Samus's boobs. So there you go. Samus's boobs looking good. Snake's butt non-existent. Big problems. Big problems. Second playthrough, thank you so much for the 6 months. Snake crouches all day for a living. Of course he's thick. That's true. He's basically forced into squats all day. Samus is swollen ultimate. Did you guys see the comic that I retweeted? Where she just like fucking like flexes out of her suit. It's so good. The world is in flames. Love it. He still has to fit in the box. It's true. Look, this is the debate. This is the debate. Go. Why should Snake's butt be flat versus why should Snake's butt be thick? Fenrisser, thank you for the 11 months. And Dark Shadow, thank you for the 7. I'm thinking about if they actually fixed the booty thickness later. It would be hilarious. It would be. If they were like, man, people really want Snake's butt to be bigger. We gotta fix this. The best patch note ever. It's true. Maybe they'll fix it before it comes. When does it come out? Soon? This is why we all show up for Sunday Morning Dooger. I got you. December. That's right. For just in time for Christmas. I remember us talking about that. A few bits from a lurker. Thank you, Leo Wolf. I appreciate it. And Boxa, thank you for gifting a sub to Jasper Yu. Jasper Yu, welcome to your second month. This is the hard-hitting news we crave. Who says I don't do a news show anymore? Oh, man, I really wish that I was wearing my Metal Gear Solid gay shirt. Fuck. It could have all come together really well just then. Are you liking Stream Elements better than Streamlabs? I still use the event list from Streamlabs because I think it's better. It's like a lot cleaner. But Stream Elements is so much better for the actual alerts. Yeah. Muri! I didn't realize you were the one who asked that question. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really liking Stream Elements. It takes a little getting used to, though. I needed to ask Sam a lot of questions. I was like, I don't understand how to do anything. Raptor, thank you for the biddies. Hillbilly Convoy, thank you for the biddies. And Moogle Cat, thank you for the 28 months. Snake's butt is a huge part of Metal Gear Solid because you were staring down his ass nearly the entire game. Fair. What is the Metal Gear shirt? I have a shirt that's entirely covered with forum posts of people debating whether or not Metal Gear Solid characters are gay. That's the entire shirt. It's just like little, it's just tiny text like all over it. It's really funny. I love it. My cat turned off the TV and is looking at me like, what you gonna do about it? Just like, boop. Just hit the button. Apparently you can contact people at Stream Elements and they'll help you. Really? Just so you know, you're under Vampyr right now. I'm not supposed to be. I'm set to IRL here. Like on my dashboard. I've refreshed it. Hi, dudes. I'm just here to say hello. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you, Weird Sal. How'd you get the Cyberpunk thing? That's Sam's. He was at E3, so he got to see the Cyberpunk stuff. Club Roxy, thank you for the 5 months. And Shiverin, thank you for the 2. She knows the button on the remote. It's strange cat magic. Amazing.
Coffee drinking burrito babe.
My dog does the opposite. She turns it on. So weird. How's Clark doing? She's fussing right now. I can hear her, but she's doing good. She has like a couple of days where she sleeps really well, and then a couple of days where she doesn't sleep very well, and then a couple of days where she sleeps really well. And so now I'm trying to pinpoint like what things are helpful and what things aren't. How many more subs until you get new emotes? We've been fluctuating back and forth a lot, so it'll be a long time. We need a fuckload. We go way up and then way down and then way up and then way down and then way up and way down. So someone needs to fart more. Can't believe you. Will not fart for your amusement. Oh my God, you're right. Why does it say that? Why? why. Every time I change it to IRL, it swaps back. What an odd situation. Vampire is IRL. I am a vampire. Everybody back the fuck up. Real Uncle Phil, thank you so much for subscribing. Avi, thank you for gifting a sub to Strider. And Wolfie Smolfie, thank you so much for the 5 months. It's all us Prime users. No, if I'm it's when my schedule gets all messed up. We go way down. So like this last week, we went way down because missed a couple streams, had streams that were at different times. And also we've adjusted the schedule the last couple of weeks to like try new things. So we've lost multiple hundreds of subs, which is fine. We'll get them back. It's fine. Pseudo Flask, thank you for the 47. And Erd, thank you for the 4. Would you say these for a few weeks after birth are easier than you've been told or harder? The first week that we brought her home was way easier than I expected. And as she's gotten older, it's gotten into the stride where I understand why people are like, it's hard to do anything else, you know? It's been about what I expected, I would say. Have you ever done a sub or charity stream? I've done charity streams before. I haven't done one in a while though. Sam and I have actually been talking about doing a charity event of some kind. Buckymoo, thank you so much for the host. Waffle Ghost, thank you for the 5 months. And Arnar, thank you for gifting a sub to Stalin Malone. Stalin Malone, welcome to your 5th month. And Silvayamo, thank you for the 21 months. Almost 2 years in. And still loving watching you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, they were my first. So my very first stream was in response to a charity drive. So it was like, if we hit this amount of money, I'll do a stream. And then we did another big 24-hour stream that was like a charity drive in itself. And other than those, it's mostly been like me doing them along with like for somebody else's event, if that makes sense. My neck is itching really bad. 8 Sandwiches, thank you so much for subscribing. Little Lee, thank you for the 3 months. And Dinodax, thank you for Jet Set Ballast. I remember that. I was lurking. Yeah, that 24-hour stream that we did in the Polaris area was really early on in Sam and my relationship because he was modding for it. I remember that. I'm gonna order cold brew. I hope I get it soon. P.S. You weren't kidding about the shipping. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope that it's worth it. Have you considered making new merch? We've been adding tons of new merch. If you click the big thing below the stream that says Cat Gang Shop, we've been adding stuff to that like every season. We just added the Buff Boy stuff in there. Think you'll do crafting streams again? Yeah. So I'm going to be at one day of Anime Expo cosplaying in public for like the first time, really. And I'm excited about it. Angie and I are doing Lena Inverse and Naga from Slayers. So I'm currently working on the sword for that, actually. And she's been coming over so that we can still be around the baby. And then we've been like working on the costumes together. So we made the capes together. We started working on like the armor pieces, and I'm working on my sword. So it's fun. It's like stressful because I'm like, oh my God, I haven't done anything like this in forever. But yeah, so I've been doing some crafty stuff. I just haven't been doing it on stream really. Coasters for the store. We've been talking about like lots of little stuff like that. I really want like Cat Gang mugs because, you know. Unfit Cheetah, thank you for the 33 months. Yeah, it's hard because I remember when I was doing that kind of a thing all the time, and now trying to sit down and make a sword, I'm like, fuck, I haven't done this in forever. Like, it's not gonna look nearly as good as it would have if I was, you know, straight out of school. But that's okay. I keep trying to tell myself, like, it's okay, because it's my first time doing any of that stuff in years, so it'll be fun. Slayers, no, that's an anime I haven't watched in a long time, right? God, I fucking loved Slayers when I was younger. Loved it. Naga cosplay isn't really a safe for work image search. Yeah, Naga basically doesn't wear anything. But Angie's going for it, so power to her, man. Yeah, I'm very fortunate in that I have Angie, you know. But yeah, I'll just be going for a day. It'll be fun. No, I'm not bringing Clark. She'll have just hit her second month. She can't. I'm not taking her to a convention. She'll contract everything. Does Naga oh ho ho a lot? She certainly does. She is an oh ho ho character. You know what I did? What I do, I've already decided. Clark's Halloween costume though. I haven't run it by Sam yet, but I really want to make her a little Connor outfit and just put like a little dink on her face and be like, "Hi, I'm Connor. I'm the baby sent by Cyberlife." It just seems like it would be so easy and funny. $3K viewer hype. Are there 3K people here? There are. Welcome, everybody. If this is your first time here, I hope you're enjoying yourself. Thanks for watching.
Welcome, you fine cat-loving.
Red Eye, thank you so much for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. King Cobra Slayer, thank you for the 20 months. And Manta Ray, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. I gotta run. Have fun. And bye, Doogs. Bye, Geekstep. Have a good day. Jesse says Dodger's a robot. Why shouldn't her baby be an android? Yeah, right? When a robot and a human love each other very much, they make an android baby. The one and only Stevie, thank you so much for the 39 months. Don't shame me. I'm playing Battlefront 2. You can play anything that you find enjoyable. No shame. Is Dodger going to play a vampire or nah? I mean, I can. We can play Vampire today. If you guys are cool with it. I would love to play more Vampire. Vector Pride, thank you so much for the 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. And Ultra Space Penguin, thank you for the 42. Hope you're having a great day. Keep being awesome. Thank you. I met you 2 years in a row after a few years back at Anime Expo. I became a fan of you after that and started watching your streams. I'm so glad you're coming back. Aw. I'm going to be Lena Inverse, the version of Lena Inverse from the movies, not the show, like costume wise. And then she's playing Naga. Team Kill Tina, thank you so much for the 3 months. My black cat sweet boy is freaking out. It must be lunchtime. Oh my god. So Miss Random Badger and Gmart both have been telling me for a long time that I need to watch March Comes In Like a Lion. So I finally started watching it. And it's so good. I'm like blasting through it. I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. It's an anime, side note. One of the things that makes me laugh so hard in this show is that all of the animals have like little human voices, not human voices that anybody else can hear, but like just little voices that happen to tell you what they're thinking, you know? It makes sense when you're watching it. It's really cute. But some of the main characters have cats that anytime there's food around, they lose their minds. And it makes me laugh because that's my cats. It's stupidly good. It's so good. It does such a good job of establishing mood. Like the whole show is very much about like showcasing the emotions of specific characters. And it does an incredible job of like setting mood, right? Of like certain areas feeling like really warm and bright and other areas feeling like claustrophobic, you know, like they do such a good job with that. It's really, really good. I'm on episode 13, I think. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it. Yoshiboshi, thank you for the 11 months. Leon Tabibito, thank you so much for the 21. And Playing on Adele, thank you for the 32. It's called March Comes In Like a Lion. It's on Crunchyroll. That is the right March. Yeah, March Comes In Like a Lion. I'm trying to remember what the Japanese name for it is. Tetsugaku no Letra, is that it? No. Different thing. That's a different thing. But March Comes In Like a Lion is really good. Three Gatsu no Lion, that's it. Tetsugaku no Letra, I was like, that doesn't seem like it would translate into that, but that was the first thing that popped into my head. Das Buffy, thank you for the 7 months. And That Asian Nerd Gaming, thank you for the 6. Telling my partner that getting a Maine Coon is the best plan. Maine Coons are adorable. They get huge and they're super fluff, so you'll have to cut poop out of their fur. But you're gonna have a big fluffy sweetheart. So I think it's worth it. It's not available in my region. No. March is one of my fave anime, but sometimes it goes too far in the shogi part. Oh, you think so? I think it does a really good job of balancing. I haven't watched all of it, but I really like the shogi parts. I want cat reviews now. Yeah, I only I had a problem with this one. It's one of the few anime that I've gone to watch on Crunchyroll where they have the dub. Crunchyroll typically doesn't have the dub on there. And so I went to watch it and it started playing the dub and I was like, "Oh no." I wasn't on the desktop. So when you're on the desktop version of Crunchyroll or even the like mobile version, there's a drop down menu, so you can be like, I don't want the dubbed one, I want the Japanese one, right? But I was watching it on the PS4 because that's what we use, that's connected to our projector. So I was watching it on the PS4 and I was like, how do I watch it subtitled? So if you watch Crunchyroll on your PlayStation, here's a heads up, you're gonna go in there and it's going to list everything and it's going to look like you have no choice, right? It's really stupid, but here's how they do it. They list all of the episodes dubbed and then all of the episodes subbed. So you have to like scroll through all of the dubbed episodes to get to season 1, episode 1 of the subscribed one. It's really stupid the way that they do it. But there you go. Now you won't be like me being like, do they only have the dubbed? Do they only have the dubbed? I don't mind dubbed anime. I was willing to give it a shot, I'll be honest, but it just sounded odd. Does that mean the end of the last dubbed episode would play the subbed next? Yeah, exactly. Using a new camera, you look so HD. No, it's a Logitech webcam. Yeah, I have a hard time with Dragon Ball subs too, to be honest. I remember once you mentioned Revolutionary Girl Utena on stream. Holy moly, I just finished it for the first time. I spent all night reading essays analyzing the symbolism. It's good, right? That's a classic. Utena is a classic. Dukes is just an HD personality. Why, thank you. Muzz, thank you for the 6 months. And Fave Moose, thank you for the 6 months as well. Happened to me with some anime on Hulu a while back. What they had it listed like all in a row. So strange. I don't understand the logic in that. That like, I feel like maybe the Crunchyroll app on console is garbage. I use it a lot, but the VRV app is worse. But I finally got a job at a kitten nursery. What? Oh my God, what? It's getting harder to make my double chin. I'm losing all my baby fat. Oh man. This has been such a good I didn't realize. No, come on. Oh man, I'm losing it all. All that birth fat going away. I know, right? Damn it. This is such a good reaction. Just like damn it. Oh no, my goof. Literally. It's like, oh man. I went to do a goof and it couldn't land. Fuck. Only Dodger would be upset about that. Come on. My whole life is about reaction images. No, Doogs, it's just the lighting. Yeah, I've still got it right. I've still got a little tummy for sure. And I still don't fit into my jeans from before I got pregnant, which is fine. Some people have said that it takes like 6 months, but it's also just, making sure that you're active. Yeah, I'm not in a huge hurry. I've got a human to take care of, so it's all about contour. You think I can contour this bigger? It's my dream. It actually hurts. It actually hurts now to try and do it. Gosh darn. I have faith you could get the double chin back. Thank you. Blargbag, thank you for the 35 months. Lapaka, thank you so much for subscribing. And Rice and Cigarette, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. You said you had a hollow tummy feeling after giving birth. Did that change back? Yeah, it feels more dense now. So I think what's left is like a combination of time and also, like being active again. I don't know if babies count as humans until they're like 2. Oh, God. I've been thinking about that, too. Like, when people get pregnant immediately after giving birth. I'm like, oof. How? Oof. I can't imagine being pregnant again right away. I would be so angry. Like, I enjoyed it. But I enjoyed being pregnant in a lot of ways, but the way that you feel by the end is literally like, get this fucking thing out of me, right? Like, you just like, there's the positives no longer outweigh the negatives, right? There are like good emotional things that happen sometimes when you're pregnant, but like, I was so excited to not be pregnant anymore that I'm like, oh my God, there are people who literally just like immediately get pregnant again. And I realize that sometimes it's not, they didn't necessarily want to, but I'm just like, oof. No, thank you. It's like when you finish a boss fight that lasted too long and then you enter the surprise extra phase. Yeah, that's just another boss fight. When to go eat my baby, thank you for the 6 months. And No Way Ryan Tatum, thank you for the biddies. I just bought my first batch of Dodger coffee. Thank you. Thank you so much. My father-in-law was one of 9. Fuck. Bob with the beard, thank you for the 7 months. I thought you couldn't get pregnant again while lactating. That is not true at all. That is not true at all. I didn't know you sold tea. I'm very tempted to buy it. Please try it. It's delicious. That's how you get another baby. Misinformation. That's how you get another baby. Dodger, the newest Darkest Dungeon DLC is coming up. Fuck, I know. I feel like I'm not qualified to play it because I've still never beaten the actual game. I've never beaten the Crimson Court. I don't have the qualifications to play this next DLC. I'm a sham. I'm a sham. Diaz Awarudo, thank you so much for the 6 months. This is the time. Play it today. No. No, I want to play Vampyr. You're completely qualified to not finish the new one. Since when have you ever let lack of qualification stop you? You know what? I like the way you guys think. Sounds like an excuse to play the entire game again. Oh my god, how furious would you guys be if I was like, we're just gonna start Darkest Dungeon over again? I've done that so many times. Go north then west. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Stickman. Stickman, welcome to the Cat Gang. I just discovered your channel yesterday. How are you? It's not too hard to stream while being pregnant. I'm curious. No, it was fine. Sometimes I had to stream for shorter amounts of time. But no, streaming while pregnant was fine. It got really bad when near the end when my feet were swelling, which we realized later was happened so out of the blue because of the preeclampsia. But Madness, thank you so much for subscribing as well. Welcome to the Cat Gang. I wouldn't be furious at all. I don't know. I don't know about that. I've started to transfer over to reading light novel versions of manga and even novels that don't have manga. Am I doing the weeb thing wrong? You can't do the weeb thing wrong. Just read and enjoy whatever media you enjoy. I've started streaming for fun. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. But that's the best way to start, right? Like just streaming just to try out streaming. That's how you learn stuff. Tara, thank you so much for the 42 months. Initiating celebration subroutine. I still can't believe you had a baby. Me neither. Sometimes when I'm holding her, I'm like, that's my baby. That's fucking weird. Weird question. Have you ever gotten in a car accident? I had my first one the other day and I had just gotten my license. So I'm really scared / pissed with myself. Yes. I've gotten into a small accident that was not my fault. And I've gotten into a pretty big accident that was my fault. So believe me, I understand the being really pissed at yourself, and I still have car crash nightmares. I have car crash nightmares like all the time, which is so dumb. But it was a 3-car fender bender. So I ran into one car. I was distracted by a car that was on my left. Wasn't paying attention. Everybody in front of me had stopped. Ran into one car. That car pushed forward and ran into the other car. The lady in the car in front basically got out and was like, "You're lucky I don't have a license, or I would stick around and make sure you paid for this," and then drove off, which was bizarre. She was like, "My daughter's in the car. You should be ashamed of yourself." And I was like, "Why are you driving with no license with your daughter in the car? Like, if your daughter got hurt, you should stay. Even if you don't have a license." I was very confused by that, but also feeling terrible. So I was like, oh my God. And then the people in front of me, there were 5 people in that car, I think. And all of them tried to sue me. It was a bad situation. It was a really, really bad situation that chased me for a decent amount of time, but it all worked out. I didn't like run away from it or anything. But it did all like legally work out. So, yeah. That's why I have nightmares about that crash all the time. They all sued for whiplash. One of the ladies like would not let it go. And at the time that they sued me, I was in college with literally like nothing, right? So my insurance company kept being like, you can try to sue her, but she doesn't have anything. Like she's a college student that barely makes rent, makes no money, like doesn't have anything. So so yeah, in the end it worked out, but also my rats were in the car at the time. That was a weird aspect to the whole thing. Was the police officer coming over to me and being like, hey, I just really need, they were so nice. It's like, hey, I just really, because I was like sobbing next to my car, right? Because I really need to, see your license and registration. I was like, okay. And like handed him my registration. I was like, I don't know where my current one is. I think, I don't, but here's an old one. And he was like, this is the current one, sweetie. You're fine. And I was like, but my rats were just like in the front seat. And there was like, their bedding was just all over the place from hitting the other car. So I'm like digging around in there and my rats are just like, what's going on? Just sitting in there. Felt so bad. So yeah. Poor little ratters. So I called up a friend and he came and picked me up. It took me I was on my way to my parents' house at the time. I was like halfway there. So I had a friend who came and picked me up and he took me all the way to my parents' place, which was really sweet. It was bad. I didn't know Dodger was a rat mom. Oh yeah, I had rat babies. I loved them. X-Arc Paul, thank you so much for the 5 months. Ariambin, thank you so much for the 6. Strange Love, thank you for the 3. Bad Luck Geeko, thank you so much for subscribing. Neko the Odd, thank you for subscribing. Both of you, welcome to the Cat Gang. And the Real Sano, thank you for the 2 years. Happy anniversary. Rats are great. If I was to get, I'm going to close this March Comes In Like a Lion tab because it's just all sad. If I was going to get rats again, I would get boy rats, I think, because they get bigger. I had trouble keeping track of my rats. They were little girl rats. Sellage Dice, thank you so much for subscribing and becoming a new member of the Cat Gang. Here, you're not allowed to drive without insurance. You get fined if they check. Yeah, you're not allowed to drive without insurance here. I guess this isn't a Doggo Pro stream. Like, we don't like puppies here? We love puppies here. What is whiplash? Whiplash is when you're driving and for whatever reason, like you have to slam on the brakes or you hit something, it causes your head to snap forward. So typically you'll like snap forward and snap back and it like really messes up your neck. Sometimes you don't realize how much it hurt you until later, which is why sometimes people will get out of the car and be like, oh yeah, I'm totally fine. It's whatever. And then later you'll find out that they reported to their insurance that they got whiplash. And then your insurance is like, we have to pay for that. And you're like, wait, but they were fine. I thought they were fine, right? Anyway, I I'm going to take a break. When we come back, we will do some Vampyr. We'll be vamp doctors and see how we do. But go grab a drink, go to the bathroom, whatever you want to do, and when we come back, we'll actually play games. Yay! Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Making sandwiches. Got a little sandwich and some chips. Very excited. Hell yeah. Watson's like, let me out. Get it? Let me out. Sherlock's also on this chair. Incognito cat. Oh, we had some Studio Killers songs. If you guys haven't ever heard Studio Killers, they're great. And then that song was called Gloria by The Midnight. I didn't even notice. What a stealth cat. I know, dog. Or rather, cat. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Hilarious. Arcade Hamster, thank you for the 26 months. Burra, thank you for the 19. And Ukronin, thank you so much for the bitties. All right. Mutus. Mutus Maximus. I did this. There we go. Oh, wait. Now we're playing Vampyr. Boop. Boop. There we go. Let me know if it says IRL forever. Haha. So I believe we're still in Act 1. Oh. What? Oh, it's unplugged. What the fuck, Sam? Okay, so let's hop in. Cedric, thank you for the 26 months. I do not remember what we were doing. Okay. Okay, so we went to our sister's funeral. And what else happened in the last chapter? We found out that the priest that we brought back with us after being attacked at the beginning of the game, we brought a priest back who was from like the docks area, and he seemed totally fine and kept being like, hey, I really just want to, you know, get back out there. Oh, he wasn't actually a priest. No, he ran like a community center or something like that. He was just like a very religious person. That's right. I remember that now. And when we got back to the hospital after the funeral, there had been a huge attack. The old lady that we talked to earlier in the game to find out like the hospital goss was dead. She was like brutally murdered. And everybody says that it was this guy. So he had somehow been turned into a skull or like a thrall, like a lesser vampire. Had killed this old lady and run off. So we're hoping that instinct will guide him back to where his flock is. And then we can put him down because he's killing people. I'm trying to remember what else happened last time. Yes, you're right. We met a super buff vampire who works for like an elite group of vampires that like think that they run everything. They think that they run London, basically. They're like London's strongest vampires or whatever. And Lady Ashbury was like, don't associate with them, don't go talk to them, don't be on their radar. Like you don't want to mess with them at all. So basically like they're like bouncer, like they're just like big muscle dude showed up and was like, you've been causing trouble on our turf. And he was gigantic, like too big. He was a big boy. In like a weird blood haze, we met our maker. He showed up as like this kind of like weird, form made out of blood with giant horns, and talked to us very fondly. And of course we were like, fuck you, what the fuck is going on? And he kept talking to us in riddles, and we were like, stop talking riddles, what's going on? And he talked to us in more riddles and then vanished. And we were like, all right, great. So we've been doing some of the side quests and also going to find this like prior guy who is now, we believe, a skull. I hope I remember how to do the combat. Do the combat. Do the combat. I hope I remember how to do the combat, 'cause otherwise I'm gonna die. I haven't killed anyone. We are trying to do a no bite run. So that makes it a little more difficult as well. Oh, alright. Oh, okay. I thought maybe he wasn't dead, and I was like, whoa. No, this is going back to the hospital. What's happening? We're going the wrong way. Oh, I'm not going toward the Y. That's why. Wait, why do I have all of these? Why do I have a bunch of, yeah, what the fuck are these? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Confusing as fuck. Okay. Okay, now we're going the right way. Oh, nope. Just kidding. Does that mean zero biting entirely or just no eating characters? Oh, yeah. No eating characters. We've actually put a lot of points into our, like, biting ability for fights. But, yeah. We are not biting, like, named characters. We're not killing named characters. Hey, what's going on in here? Oh, I've been here before. I was here. Why was I here? Oh, right.
Everyone's throwing the blame.
Gather information about his location.
Good evening, miss.
I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The
Wait,
Pembroke
we've met her
Hospital,
before.
you say?
Wait, what
I
happened? Did
ain't
we
paying
die?
any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then?
What
Fancy
happened?
buying something from me, maybe?
This is Clay Cox's wife.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a
Okay,
businesswoman.
Oh man, I
sell
can't skip
things,
through it.
And I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper.
Yeah, it
Can't
was
be
the last
easy
save
running
point.
double
Maybe.
shifts.
If you're interested, I may
Weird.
find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Why can't I say that I'm interested? Can you see her? Hey. What are you trying to do?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
You never paid him a visit at the Pembroke Hospital, did you?
And I don't intend to. In Clay's case, I'm not against a medical mistake or a little help from the Spanish flu.
Damn.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not
Claire's
supposed to
bad
talk
lover.
about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover, if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Damn.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened? But you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
Damn.
And your conscience
Edwina
is
is
clear.
the real head of
You
this
kill
shit.
without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
This is Booth, right?
You again. What do you want?
He remembers me. She doesn't. That's interesting.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who will be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Aw.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
Oh, this is the bar.
I'm a
Oh, shit. Yo, what up? I'm back, bitch.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Do you need any help?
I'm all right, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
That's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Fuck.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know.
But I
Very
am
well.
a vampire, so.
Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
The important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum?
I'm hoping
He
he's
takes
not a
care of
skull,
those who
but
need a
is
meal
in
or
fact
a
like a
roof there.
full-on
Where is it?
vampire.
It's in
And
an old
becomes our bud.
warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Peace out.
Times like these,
Yo,
a
girl.
good drink's just
Evening,
as
miss.
likely to-
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Do you require medical assistance, Miss Cavendish?
I'm fine, sir. Just have too much work on and not enough sleep.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
Why not?
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London, and here I am.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Okay. There's a dude drinking here last time.
Didn't deserve this.
I hope he's not the dude who's dead out there. He might be, though. Yo, there he
It's
is.
a good thing you cannot see me.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there anything in particular
I already
that you
asked
like
that. It
about
just
this part of
bugged.
town? Except for the
Reddish
cheap
Beard,
drinks.
thank you so much
How
for the
dare you
9
say
months. Happy
such a
Twitch,
thing.
baby. You're my favorite
love this
streamer. I'm so
neighborhood.
glad to be able to
So
support y'all and your
friendly.
growing family. Happy
joyful.
Dad's Day to your beautiful husband. Thanks for all the smiles. Aw, thank you. Code Knave, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Chrysander, thank you so much for subscribing. Vivimus, thank you for the 3 months. CH Maximus, thank you for subscribing. And Rosin, thank you for the 10 months.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young. Like
Drunken
everybody else.
Master.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. And to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Oh, so maybe he caused the
Do you
bomb?
really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me, then?
About the sad saint. I try asking Tom what's about him.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Oh, wait.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're that doctor.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Okay. Okay.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet poor boys get what's...
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define
Ichabod.
as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire
Oh
hunter?
my.
Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to
This
enlighten
poor
you.
boy.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to
This sounds like
protect
an
everyone.
Octo voice.
The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating
This entire
anything
game is
unusual.
Octo.
I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really.
Octo hated
Can't
this
stand
guy.
daylight.
But
They're
he's
afraid
so
of garlic
Octo,
and
like
holy
voice
symbols.
wise.
They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Good hunting. I really want him to just be a vampire and become our vampire buddy. That's all I want out of this game right now. You need to keep an eye out for a hideout. Oh, we know where a hideout is. Interesting. Okay. Is it... That's left bumper? Yeah, left bumper. Why won't it let me do it? I can't do any of my blood stuff.
Another disgusting ghoul did it, don't you think? I don't think so. The wounds are clean. It's pathetic. A freaking vampire then? I can't say, but whatever did this carefully avoided the archers. We had found ourselves a bloody archer.
Hi, Watson.
There's one of them vermin! Sorry, sir. No admittance.
Who's trying to talk to me right now? Newspaper article. A man named Tom Watts was arrested by the police for attempted murder. That's got to teach me something about Tom. Yeah. Interesting.
Tom has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Oh, this was his... Oh. Well, there you go. This was where he told me to go. Huh, interesting. I did not realize. Uh-oh. What? I don't know that I can kill him. I don't know that I'm strong enough to fight him. Okay, I do have to go in there. Okay. Ah, there we go. One more. There we go.
Seems like the guard of Prewell is on the hunter's trail too.
All of you bloody leeches. Don't like that, do ya? Die, vermin!
Oh, right. It didn't necessarily kill him. I forgot. That's how it worked. Okay. Hold on. I forgot that that's not an insta-kill. It just was an insta-kill the first couple of times we used it. I was like, this way, this dude's just fucking dead. He was not. Oh, hey, what's up? Fucking hell. I didn't want to fight this thing. Damn. Keep forgetting I have a watch now. I keep going to my phone to like check shit. Okay, let's wait. And fucking run. Bye. Okay, he didn't follow me out. Sick. Let's eat a couple rats. Hi, I'm not gonna hurt you. Just kidding. Ah, no. Hi. Oh, where'd you go?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Me neither. Sorry, bud. There's one more. And
This is despicable.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top. Oh my, vermin! Boom! Crush the leech, boys! Die, vermin! Send you to hell! Not like that, do ya? I hate leeches! Burn it, boys! Die, vermin! Die, beast!
fuck. I think I'm gonna equip my gun again. There's gotta be a way in there from above. Is there not? Man, really?
It ain't human! Kill it! Want some of this?
This guy first.
I'll send you to hell.
Is everybody dead? Did I kill everybody? Goodness gracious. Okay. Churdo2K, thank you for the 11 months. Meggie, thank you for the 6. Lazy Titan, thank you for subscribing. Joy Was Taken, thank you for the 5 months. Meat Shield, thank you for the 42. Arnar, thank you for gifting a sub to Kim Brawley. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Nemo Dene, thank you so much for the 5 months. Kitty Kitar, thank you for the 19. And Cynical Cookie, thank you for the 5. All right.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Sean, no. Oop. Hey. Say it ain't so, buddy. Oh, what's up? Oh, fuck! Didn't even realize you were there. Oh. My bad. Didn't mean to be here. Fuck, is that where I need to go? Keep out. That's what it says on areas that I should go to. Night shelter vicinity. Is this where I need to be? Question mark? What's in here?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Damn.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself.
I haven't murdered
scraping for a
anybody
living.
aside from like
And
the like
have you ever had
no-name
to struggle
NPCs
in
that
your
you have to
entire
fight.
life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
You don't like me
Why
much.
such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Damn.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
You're right, Miss Paxton. My clothes and my manners do speak for me. And I may not belong here, but that doesn't make me a bad person.
You tell me, Dr. Reed. You tell me.
All right.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I
Honey?
lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
This is? Oh.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
I've been murdering people
You really
a lot.
think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No, I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
Except maybe Sean Hampton himself.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Okay, she's healthy. He's recovering. Okay, so far everybody I've met is fine. How on earth are the people in this area healthier than anywhere else? There he is!
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
I must drink blood
but
now.
You must drink blood now to survive.
Oh.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Is he a skull? He doesn't...
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures.
He's like covered in
I
blood.
have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost. Separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Like, aren't skulls supposed to be... Like, why isn't he just a vampire? He has, like, control of his factions. I thought the Skull were more, like, mindless. Are they not?
It's locked.
The bomb exploded just after dawn in front of Dawson and Dawson Munitions. Now we know where the bomb happened.
They've got bigger problems.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Oh.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Greyhound, thank you for the 3 months. Arcelbo, thank you for the 33. Just James, thank you for the 7. Shaolin Panda, thank you for the 15. And Mara, thank you for the 19. Thanks so much, everybody. Anti-vampire posters. Have we already been in here?
Over there!
Oh, hey, what's up? Okay. Beep.
I'd step back, sir.
Okay, so explore the sewers. What is this? Custom player markers. No. Untrue. An unknown event happened. What do you mean? Choose what to do about his campaign. Stick the posters on the streets or burn the posters. I need to go back the way I came, I think. Oh, look at this. Maybe I'll try using the shotgun. I'm trying to remember. A lot of the stuff that we want is like 3,000, right? This is only 1,000. Dude. I'm just gonna keep upgrading my bite. Oops. There's a bunch of people in this area I haven't met. Area is stable. How about this area? Healthy. Serious. I haven't met this guy. He's gonna die soon though. Okay, and I've never been there. Okay.
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence of vampires. What does that make me? A double or a triple agent?
Away with you! We cannot be defeated. Steady, boys! We've got one of them!
Oh, come on, really?
I ought to have to step back! I'll put an end to you!
How are there so many of you?
No rest for that.
Look at that fucking bite. That's what's up.
Stop, vampire!
Are they the only ones who followed me? Interesting. No one else followed me. Okay. this where I walked out before? Yeah, it is. The area that I'm supposed to put these up is just this area, right? So there've got to be more of those around. Ho ho!
Back if I were you, sir.
I am. Chill out.
No civilians allowed.
Find the sewer entrance. Oh, it's near here?
Best turn around if I were you.
Look at that fight. Guard of Pruin note. Trying to figure out where I'm supposed to put the rest of these posters.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentions. I should investigate further.
He's dead!
Giselle's stolen money.
Pruin has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Sick. Look at all these side quests I'm accidentally doing. The best. Okay, we're gonna stream for another half an hour and then we're gonna call it. Sick. Going in the sewers. I like that they put the money in an envelope marked as stolen. Stolen money. We're gonna have to fight another fucking like creature down here.
It's locked, all right.
That'll be like fast travel to get out of here later.
That doesn't work. So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
Okay, I need the water level to be lower. I see. Or I just do that. Hey, what are we doing? Okay, I can't climb up that way. Okay.
Should shut properly now.
Like how you just close them and suddenly there's no water down here. There we are. Excuse me? There are dead scullies everywhere in here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I swear to God, if he's like sent me to the big vampire hideout or something, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, come on, man. At least tell me what I'm getting into, right? Like, fuck.
I cannot enter.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, it's this dude.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity. So learn to respect the laws of Ascalon. Power you cannot comprehend.
bites in when I can. They're my biggest asset. Ow.
The hand that crushes all. Once you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name.
Oh my god. Got it. Fuck.
Takes a Vascalon. Snap like a hare's brittle bones, newborn. I shall tear thee apart and spill thy blood to the pissing wells. Return to your apothecary and needles. Your blood is now mine. Challenge the dictates of Ascalon.
Fuck. Shit. God. Okay, I was like, I really hope that they put me outside of it. Kazardin, thank you for the 42. Sergeant Bike Destroyer, thank you for the 2. Vapid Lad, thank you for the 8. Vain Glorious Sage, thank you so much for the 11. Liverezia, thank you for the 16. Kenichi, thank you for the 42. Auto Strauss, thank you for the 3. Bacon Boozy, thank you so much for subscribing. The Shasta, thank you so much for subscribing. Saki Bobo, thank you for the 6 months. Katanak, thank you so much for the biddies. Benziminzayan, thank you so much for the 15. In Armor Clad, thank you for the 7. And Celis, thank you so much for the biddies. I can't watch another ad. I go to click the button, but it says try again later, and the button is grayed out. What's the problem? I don't know, but thank you for the bid anyway. And Ricky Big Bird, thank you so much for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's kill this boy.
You shall learn to respect
the laws of
Ascalon. Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon?
Ow! Right.
I'm Fergal Banshee, the hand that... Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name.
blood is now mine. You found your death in me. Down, stay down. And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle.
I'm like only hit him once now.
Your blood is now mine. Down, stay down.
Got him. This is endgame. No, I'm like a third of the way through. Achievement, defeat the beast. Lady Ashbury's gonna be so mad at me. She's gonna be like, I told you not to fuck with those dudes. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't know.
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath.
Wait, I should look at everything down here first, I think. Or should I not? Fuck. Okay, let's backtrack. God damn it, why is there so much? Okay, cool. It all doubles back. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I saw everything. Okay, thanks for being patient. Now let's see what this dude's doing. Oh. Hi? The sewer skull's territory.
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
Okay, so Skull are just kind of like... I'm still so confused. There's Ekon, which is us. We're like vampire, but so are they. So Ekon is like the higher version of a Skull, I guess, like a stronger version. Oh, no.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Skull.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
Volkod.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So is it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Skull. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
So, Sean Hampton always knew that the Sewer Skulls were there, even as a human. And he was always nice to them. So, when they found him, they, like, helped him out, I
We're
guess.
at your mercy. Will you end us? Your place is not here.
Damn.
You're spared and enticing.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Interesting. God, so now we're gonna feel like assholes for killing all this Skull. I'm like, oh, they're like pretty nice, actually.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Yeah, London's alright. Pardon me, I'm taking all of your money. Y'all don't need it, right? You got your own, like, no money needed society down here or something, right?
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
That's why I'm protecting y'all.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
She does, do she?
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls.
Oh, there's a hideout down here. Yo. New hideout. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Harriet first. If I can find her. Girl, where you at? She's supposed to be to the right. Ah, in here maybe? There she is. Hold on. Some petty theft first. Supremacy of Ekons.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The
Look at
young
her arm.
So full of secrets.
I have so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Sean gets to be our buddy. He ain't killing people, hell yeah.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor.
Why does it hate me?
It
What did I
hates
do?
You.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Interesting. Go back to Sean, our vampire lover. I've decided now.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us, spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
Why do you live here, amongst filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
For how long
Okay,
have you
I
been
can do
in
that.
hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are Skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a Skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a Skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Sean Hampton now.
Oh, you don't say.
Your kindness has
I'm
been
busy.
ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
Fuck, where was the hideout? shit. Son of a tit. There it is. Oh my god, it was literally... I just needed to do this. Okay. Ho ho. Common mace. Barbed cudgel. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect timing. Okay, guys. Quito. Thank you all so much for watching today. Oops, not BRB. Hello. I'm going to read off our list of new subs so that I can thank you all properly. First, I'm going to go through this list of stuff that I missed. Oof, I missed a lot. Zanzan, thank you for the 10 months. Dryers Eat Socks, thank you for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Majin Kyle, thank you for the 49. I Don't Buy Bread, thank you for subscribing. A Little Onion, thank you for the 2. Zur, thank you for the 42. Obi, thank you for the 9. Happy Twitch, baby. Cat Tibia, thank you for the 17. Mad Sticks, thank you for the 2. Bites and Brews, thank you for the 7. Sweatchy, thank you for the 7. Icon, thank you for the 7. Bacon Boozy, thank you for gifting a sub to Scent of Sunflowers. Welcome to the Cat Gang. Kalu Kaku, thank you so much for subscribing. Third Person Only, thank you for the 21. Mind Dismember, thank you so much for subscribing. Bacon Boozy, thank you for gifting a sub to Casual Cap. Welcome to the Cat Gang. HG1S, thank you for the 3. Jackosaurus, thank you for the host. And Ragnaroknos, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to read some of those again when I go through the full list. But thank you guys so much for watching. If this is your first time at one of my streams, I hope that you'll hit the follow button and come back again. We've got an awesome community. We try to do awesome streams. So if you enjoyed yourself, excellent. I'm delighted. Check out my coffee company. We talked about it a lot. You can find it at dodgercoffeeco.com. We've got our, again, for anybody who missed it, we've got our big white diner mugs back in stock. I know a couple of you guys were asking when those were going to come back. They are back now, if you would like to get one of those. We sell coffee. We sell tea. It supports us. And also, we've got lots of really good merch for the channel, lots of Cat Gang merch. You can find it by hitting the the Cat Gang store thing that's below our stream right now, or you can do !merch in chat and get the link. Lots of good stuff there too that equally supports me and Danny, the artist. All of that stuff helps us out while we're doing babby stuff. We've got a newborn, so thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the support. I'm going to read off this list now. If you're taking off, I appreciate you watching. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. Thank you so much to Bitfail, Casual Kit, Justicar Slater, Jenna, Iosefi, Sneaky Phil, Mohammed, Besso, Antioch, Trevor, obviously Pineapple, Guy Stanley, Lick of Cows, Katri Stolo, Katie Lynn, Physics Kills, OK Goho, Psychomatic, Naval Fluff, Grimswolf, Raptor, Diosoarudo, Gonlink Dead, Artifix, Pronounced, V2 Blaze, Kalu678, Paul D, Blunners, John D, Clash, Sizzle Biscuits, Golden Gif, Whalefax, Nefarious Vile, Prototype Raven, Pajama Matt, Steve is a Ninja, Terrium, thank you so much for subscribing right at the end here. Hi, my name is Rune, Jeff Falcon, Rusty Juice, Dogfight, Don't Count on the Wicked, Fluid Art, Joseph, Pluviomancy's Hobbit, that one, Chevy, Jinx Flame, Panda Fozzer, Daniel G. Giddy, Volkdon, Mike Guy, Wolf Sparrows, Caden Marks, Kayla, Toaster Duck, Pardon Me, Phoenix Ice, Quaffman Dan, Sedator, Exakel, Behorn, Chezzy TV, Twitch Prime, Sight Bane, Amura, JT29, Teviston, The Hanged Man, Cinnamon Lion, Brindle Bull, Raven Pleasure, Second Playthrough, Fenris Jasper U, The Real Uncle Phil, Club Roxy, Shiverin, Marvelosity Unbound, Strider, Polar Mountie, Stalin Malone, 8 Sandwiches, Manta Ray, Neo Zanmato, Jet Set Ballast, Fairy Baby, Team Kiltina, Ghost Girl, Nix of the Sticks, Overlord, Lopaka, Stickman, Bob with a Beard, Wendigo Ate My Baby, Rice and Cigarette, Madness, Ari Imbin, Battle at Geeko, Neko the Odd, Chrysander, Tom Servo, Pun Jink, Selage Dice, CH Maximus, Sir Dandy, Lazy Titan, Joy Was Taken, Alto Stratus, Just James, Just Vims, Kim Brawley, Bacon Boozy, The Shasta, Dryers Eat Socks, I Don't Buy Bread, Mind Dismember, Lechy Boy, Kalukaku, Scent of Sunflowers, Casual Cap, Blackout, Ragno Arachnos, and Anxiety 42. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic day. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Sam will be streaming later, I think, so if you would like to watch him as well. I'm sure he would love it. It's his first Father's Day ever. Oh my goodness. Nibbles the Duck, thank you as well for subscribing right at the end. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Thank you so much. See you next time.